Hey, how's it going everyone, and welcome back. So the first weekend of Year 3 Trials has almost concluded, and in this video I'm going to be doing a massive loot haul, going over all of the weapons, armor and extra gear that I got on my first 3 Trials runs. Now, if you're looking for reviews on these weapons, I will be making separate videos on all of these, but since this is going to be a massive loot haul, I'm just going to be briefly skimming over the perks and just giving you a brief overview of all of these items. So don't worry, I will have reviews coming soon. So, starting off with the weapons that I got, the first weapon I got was the Stellar Vestige. This is the fusion rifle, and in case you're wondering, weapons can drop at 7 wins in a Trials card and at the Flawless Lighthouse chest. So, this is the first weapon that I got in Trials, and I actually ended up getting 2 of these, the second one on my Hunter. This comes with Linear Compensator, Accurized Ballistics, Smooth Ballistics, Perfect Balance, Reinforced Barrel, Snapshot, Accelerated Coils, Hot Swap, and Rangefinder. Not too bad at all, some very good perks there, but the main question is, will it compete with my Saladin's Vigil? Well, I'll be talking about that and comparing in a separate video. The second weapon that I got on my Titan was the Adept version of the hand cannon, EXILE'S Students. This means that this came from the Lighthouse Flawless chest. This comes with Smart Drift Control, Accurized Ballistics, Smooth Ballistics, Hammer Forged, Braced Frame, Explosive Rounds, Extended Mag, Hidden Hand, and Firefly. Now, the difference between the Adept and non-Adept versions of these weapons is that the Adept versions comes with Snapshot as an intrinsic perk. Other than that though, all of the rolls on these Trials weapons are fixed, so they are not random, you are guaranteed to get the same roll every time. Next, for my Hunter's weapons, as I said, I got a second fusion rifle from my 7th win, which I ended up infusing, and then from the Flawless chest, I ended up getting the Adept version of the Pulse Rifle, Blind Perdition, and this is possibly the best Pulse Rifle in the game right now, and again, like I said, I'll be making a video talking about this weapon, and why this could be the best one. So this comes with CQB Ballistics, Smart Drift Control, Smooth Ballistics, Small Bore, Hand Loaded, High Caliber Rounds, Hand Loaded, Counterbalance, and Outlaw. Then lastly, for my Warlock's weapons, I firstly got the Burning Eye Scout Rifle. This is the non-Adept version, so it doesn't come with Snapshot. And then from the Flawless chest, I actually did end up getting the Adept version. This weapon comes with Smart Drift Control, Accurized Ballistics, Smooth Ballistics, Small Bore, Reinforced Barrel, Explosive Rounds, Fitted Stock, Third Eye, and Zen Moment. I also just want to point out how gorgeous all these Trials weapons look. I absolutely love the aesthetic of all the new Trials gear, including the armor. I know a lot of people will disagree with me on that, thinking the Trials armor looks a little bit weird and kind of ugly, but honestly I really do like it. I tend to have a preference towards some of the weirder looking armor, so that's probably just me. So, moving on to the armor now. Firstly, for my Titan, I got the Gauntlets, SCARAB'S VIGIL. So here's what they look like normally, this is without a shader. And then here's what it looks like with an ornament applied. Now this might actually be one of my favourite ornaments. It just looks crazy, and it almost looks like it's got wings. I just love how much the ornaments actually change the appearance of this gear, and you'll see some better examples of this in a moment. For my second Titan armor piece, I ended up getting the boots, and these also look kind of crazy. It's got these massive spikes on them, and looks even crazier with the ornaments applied. Now, for my packages, I didn't actually end up getting much, other than this 378 artifact, Echo of Honor, although I believe this is just a Year 2 artifact. So you do actually get Year 2 Trials gear from the bounties, not Year 3 stuff, but you can get a 385 artifact, so that is just another way for you to get an artifact if that's what's holding you back. Also from the Lighthouse chest, you'll get this fancy new Year 3 Trials emblem, Solar Labour, which looks pretty cool. Moving on to my Warlock's armor now, firstly I got the boots COBRA'S Vigil Steps, and here is what they look like with the ornament applied. Then from the Lighthouse I got the chest piece COBRA'S Vigil Robes, and here's what they look like with the ornament, which I think looks way better. From the Lighthouse chest I did also end up getting an exotic, and that was Invective, although it was only 383, whereas most of my weapons are above that by now, so I kind of dismantled it for the shard. As for my Warlock's packages, again I got another artifact. This is the Owlless Glass, which I believe is also a Year 2 artifact, so nothing new, but it was 385, which is going to be extremely useful, and I'm going to be infusing this into something else. I also had a bunch of engrams on my Warlock, including an exotic engram, and I ended up actually getting the Dune Marchers, the Titan exotic boots, from a blue engram. So that was kind of cool. It was also 385, which means I can infuse that into something else because I already had Doom Marches, and so that's going to help obviously getting my light level up. And then from the exotic gauntlet engram, I ended up getting the Warlock gauntlets of Ophidian aspects. I didn't actually have these before now, so I'm really glad that I got these because these are possibly one of the best Warlock exotics as of right now. The exotic perk on these gauntlets is called Viper Totemic, improved energy drain, and weapons ready and reload very quickly. So that's it for my Warlock. Lastly onto my Hunter. So firstly, again, I got the boots Lion's Vigil Strides. Here's what they look like normally, which kind of look kind of plain to me. They look okay, they kind of just look like the year 2 versions. But then here's what they look like with the ornaments. Again, it just looks way better with the ornaments. I love these. And then from the Lighthouse chest, I got possibly one of my favourite pieces from my 3 runs so far. And that was the Cloak. I absolutely love this Cloak. I usually main Titans, so I don't really play my Hunter or Warlock as much. But I will say I am a little bit jealous of how good this Cloak looks. It's definitely my favourite Hunter Cloak to date. Plus, it gets even crazier when you apply the ornament. Check this out. It turns the entire cloak into this sort of hologram of 2 cats, or what I believe are jackals, which is just kind of insane. It looks amazing. Lastly, from my packages, nothing particularly interesting other than a 386 hardlight which I got, so I'm definitely going to be infusing this into something else. Also, I did get the Binary Dawn, which is the year 2 trial shotgun, so just in case you're wondering, you do get year 2 trial stuff from packages. The good thing at least is that they do drop at current light levels, so you could get a 385 item from them. Also from my packages, one of my other favourite items that I received was the Exile Trials Ghost Shell. And this thing just looks beautiful in this shiny gold and black colour. I really love the look of this shell. It's definitely way better than the year 2 version, at least in my opinion. Again, some of you may disagree with me on some of these things, but I actually love this gear. So there you go, that is it for this video. I do hope that you enjoyed this and enjoyed this look at some of the trials gear. Let me know if you've done trials this weekend, let me know if you've gone flawless, and let me know in the comments what kind of gear you've received so far. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.